Hello everybody, it's awriterish here and welcome to chapter 11 of Telling a Tale. Today I have some pretty cool plans for us, but we are going to be leaving our derpy oasis behind. Wow, I didn't even see the animation for that. Is that a thing? So apparently in third person you do not get to see the animation for getting ready to throw the trident. That's strange. We go into first person, yeah, there we go. Who knows? Bedrock isn't the least buggy platform in the world. It's in fact very, very buggy. But instead, we are going to be heading over in this direction, going past all of this stuff, and heading into the industrial district because I'm going to be building another zero-tick farm. This is one by my own design. If you click the eye in the top right-hand corner of the screen right now, you'll be linked into a video where I show you how to build this. But we will be building a zero-tick kelp farm, and my game is being extraordinarily laggy right now. I am sorry if this is unwatchable. But let's see, let's go ahead and land. Can we get more than like 3 frames per second? Okay. That's slightly better, but not significantly better. You know, I may have to turn down frames per second in OBS Studio because I turned it up to 60. And yeah, things are lagging a bit now. Alright, so we're down to 30 frames per second again on OBS Studio. I'm sorry, I do not have a good enough computer to be able to record at 60 frames per second, but you can see things are far smoother now, and overall just a better playing experience. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a spot for this farm. This farm is really small, so I think this area right here would work. I just need to make sure that this is indeed within a single chunk, since going across this chunk boundary can break this farm. Alright, so I've gone ahead and turned on a texture pack that lets us visualize chunks. You can see there's a line. It's a little bit more difficult to see right here, but if I destroy this block, you could definitely see it right there. And you could see this line here, and that shows us where a chunk boundary is. And this area is actually perfect for our farm. In fact, there is just one chunk nicely here. It tapers off a little bit just right here, but this is like the only place, and this is going to be a perfect place to build our kelp farm. I honestly do not know what design I'm going to use, or not design, what design for the little building overhead I'm going to use this yet, but let's go ahead and get this farm built up, and then we can decide what we want it to look like. Alright guys, so I have some, news. You may see that I don't look like I normally do with full diamond gear, and that's because I died in lava in the nether while looking for quartz, and I was able to recover exactly 3 things: my sword, my axe, and 1 totem of undying, which I don't know why I didn't have that in my offhand. That would have saved me, but I went and gathered up some gear that I have from raiding end cities, so in theory we should be able to make ourselves some good gear again. I have my enchantment table set up. I need to go like grab a chest and get an anvil and grab some lapis lazuli. So let's see, a chest would be in here. Yes, and I have exactly 1. Let's get rid of the diamonds. For now, we'll come back for those. But yeah, that was quite disappointing, I will not lie. I am not terribly happy, but this may also mean that we have a chance to get some better gear. And I really, really hope that we're able to get better gear. Oh, I need to have more space in my inventory. These are all full. What does that add? Projectile protection. I'm going to go ahead, put in some enchanted books in there, and go ahead and grab myself the anvil. Just like this. There we go. Grab myself some lapis. Is it going to be in here? Yep. And let's get to enchanting. So much later. So much later. We have all of our enchantments done. There was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of going between the gold farm and here to get levels. I spent like 30 minutes trying to get a mending villager in that village over there, which brings me to, I think in the next episode, I want to build up a villager trading hall. So that way, if I die again, it is not as painful as that was. Because that was excruciating. That took many hours to get back. Like, not many, but a couple. But we had some really, really good enchantments. So we have an almost perfect helmet. The only thing that's missing is Thorns 3. So we have Thorns 3 Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Blast Protection. I prefer Protection. Unbreaking and Mending. We have, of course, Unbreaking and Mending on our Elytra. Thorns 2 Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 on the Diamond Leggings. And we have perfect diamond boots. You cannot get better diamond boots than this in the Bedrock Edition. So we have Depth Strider, Thorns, Protection, Feather Falling, Unbreaking, and Mending. Then, of course, we have 2 God Pickaxes, one with Fortune, one with Silk Touch. We have a pretty decent chestplate, Thorns 2 Protection for Unbreaking 3 Mending. And, of course, we have our sword that we've always had, Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect, Looting, Unbreaking, Knockback, and Mending. We could get Sharpness 5. In fact, I think I have a sword with Sharpness 5 on it somewhere in here, or Sharpness 4, and if we combine these together, we can get Sharpness 5, but of course, wait, I can actually do that. Perfect. Great, now we have an even better sword. So I'm going to go ahead, pop up here, because up here I have a shulker box with everything that we will need prepared in it. This is legitimately all you need for this zero-tick kelp farm. There is nothing more, nothing less. And it's such a small, efficient farm, and it works out great. Oh, I'm not using one with efficiency. That's why it took so long. So let's go ahead and bop ourselves over there. And now that we're over here, we can go ahead and build up our farm. So I have decided that I kind of want to take a visual cue center, so not like the actual center of this chunk. I've gone ahead and turned on the resource pack again. It looks really strange, the entire world does, with this resource pack on, especially at night since like these lines glow. But it is really cool. Look, there's one of the rare structures in Minecraft. In Oasis. I think that's what they're called anyways. But like right here is kind of what visually looks like the center of this entire area. Actually, no, that is way off. Wow, just a sec. Okay, let's see. This is actually more looks like the center of that entire area. So I'm gonna go ahead and place in a dirt block. Probably actually just a couple more blocks, like just right above that one. And this is where our kelp is actually going to be growing. And yeah, all we need is a single kelp plant. I should probably get rid of that pickaxe since I have my good pickaxes. And all we need is a single kelp plant for this farm to work. And it is pretty simple. Basically, we use a dispenser to add and water from one direction and remove water from the other direction at the exact same time. Essentially zero ticking the kelp, forcing it to grow a state. And it produces a ton of kelp per hour. If you go ahead and look in the top right hand corner right now, there will be an eye and that will link you into my tutorial for this farm, but I'm going to go ahead and get on with building it now in this world. Now that we have the whole farm built up, I think the only appropriate thing to do is to give it a small quick test. And see, did it work? Did it work? Nope, I did something wrong. Let me go troubleshoot real quick. Find out exactly, wait, did this zero tick itself or... Because, yeah, it's zero tick, but the bucket broke. Huh, I'll have to look into that. That's interesting. And it turns out I was just a derp. There was a solid block there instead of redstone, and that, of course, meant the redstone signal was not reaching that dropper, and so that means the farm wasn't working. So I think the only appropriate thing to do now is to turn it on, and there you go. You can see it is chucking out kelp. We started out with 1 kelp plant, and I'm already at 8 right here. 18, 19, 20, and every time this farm fires, we get another piece of kelp, and we can make it even faster, but slightly more unstable if we go ahead and remove one of these repeaters and just replace it with redstone. I think, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will technically work. It's just 1 tick faster, but it's also more likely to break your farm. But I mean, yeah, Yeah, it's whatever. But speaking of farms, I kind of left a farm running the entire time we were over here, and you can see it just right there. So I kind of want to go see what it's looking at like right now and get ready for a lot of pistons firing. Oh, I see creepers and lots of nasties in there. So can I battle them with all this lag and bolt out? Okay, here comes the zombie. My fear, though, is that creeper. Can he pathfind down to me? There we go. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Destroy with one hit. And geez, we filled up quite a bit of this farm. We have at least 4 double chests completely filled. Quite a bit of double chests almost completely filled. And yeah, that is a lot of sugarcane. How far down does that go? Right about to there. I mean, these chests are pretty close to being full, so did we get any overflow into those chests? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, so this farm we have sugarcane nonstop. We never have to worry about sugarcane again. And so I think the next thing that we're going to need to do is go ahead and build up a building around here. I kind of want this one to be kind of a plain-ish tower. I don't want it to be too extravagant, but I also still want it to look nice. I'm going to have to do a slight bit of terraforming just right over here, right where we kind of get a little bit close to the edge, but it's already a pretty steep area here. So I might be able to get away with just doing that or something along those lines. And I can move this control over there. So let's go ahead and do that. Old school Minecraft is kind of the style of the outside of the build that I've decided to go with. I know like the inside with all of its fancy redstone components isn't really old style Minecraft, but this build, just like the way it looks, screams old style, like with the stone bricks and the glass panes, and just like the way it looks screams old style Minecraft. So that's kind of what I'm going to be going with. And yeah, if we head on inside, you can see I have a lot of chests in place. And this thing was up and running for about 10 minutes, I would say-ish. And we already have almost 2 full rows of kelp. And just to turn on this farm, all we have to do is flick this lever, and that will turn everything on. And we hope it doesn't break, which it didn't. You can see the kelp is indeed flowing right in again at a pretty decent rate. And so I'm going to go ahead and build this up to a full tower. And now that we have the tower all built up, we can see it in all of its glory. Is it ugly? Yes. Does it remind me of old school Minecraft? Yes. Does it serve absolutely no purpose? Yes. Was it just a waste of my resources? Yes. Is it still very ugly? Yes. Is there a glass pane missing? Probably. But this is the end of the tower. Its only purpose is to be there, remind us of like 2013, 2014 Minecraft, if that's what you consider old school. Maybe even a little bit earlier than that, but that's its entire purpose. It is really ugly. I mean, I'm a bad builder, and I even think this is a bad build. I only did it to kind of remind me of what Minecraft used to feel like, because I used to see a lot of these builds back in the early days of Minecraft, ones that look kind of like this with just the outline of a single type of block with glass in the center, and I kind of like that. It makes me feel nostalgic, and I'm only 18. Great. Can you have a midlife crisis if you don't know when the middle of your life is going to be? Because, like, I feel that coming on right now. But, yeah, this thing is very fun. It was a fun project to do. I definitely enjoyed it. It's a fairly small farm, but it is so efficient and it is wonderful. And if you do click that eye in the top right hand corner of the screen right now, you will indeed see that the video in which I teach you how to make this. And yeah, so I think this is where I'm going to end today's video. I have no idea how long it's going to be, because I haven't gone and edited it yet, though I'm gonna guess that it's about 15 minutes long, which is around my ideal time range. Normally I will strive to do 20 minutes, but unfortunately I haven't had much time to record lately because I have to worry about like college stuff now and a lot of different things like packing lists. Yeah, so for those of you who do not know, I am going off to college in August. I will be going to Hendrix College. It is in Conway, Arkansas. It's in a lovely area. Everyone there is super supportive and accepting, and it's just a great place. I am looking currently to go pre-med. I will eventually want to become an endocrinologist or a doctor who works with hormones, and that is my goal in life right now. And I do want to continue making Minecraft videos. I really love this. And I just want to say, I really, really do appreciate all of you who watch these videos. Like, I can't tell you, like, you get such a good feeling inside when you see, like, the comment, hey, I love this video, or this video made my day, or thank you. Just the small things. And you are the ones who make me want to continue to do YouTube. And I really so appreciate you. And you all are so wonderful. And I cannot thank you enough for supporting me on this YouTube channel. And I hope to get some more of that support in the future. And I will continue to make YouTube videos for you all. But this is where I'm going to have to end today's video. If you did like it, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye!